Brock came to the podium. No one really pressed him on his 2-9. Dude, if Trey Lance went 2-9, there would have been so many questions like, what happened? Anyway, so everyone's like, hey, Brock, you look great. It's so good to see. We missed you. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then I finally asked a question, and I said, Brock, has Kyle Shanahan said to you that barring any setbacks, you're going to be the starting quarterback week 1? And he goes, oh, no. We don't have conversations like that. We don't talk about that. I'm just focused on da-da-da-da-da. And I believe it. I don't think that Kyle Shanahan has made up his mind on who's going to start week 1. I think that's why Brock Purdy has to be in training camp. If they were being patient with Brock, that would say he's not only the starter, he's the franchise quarterback. But the fact that they're rushing him back is like, it's your job for now. It's not even your job for now. You're the leader for now.
Hey, bro, and to your point, that's why it's so funny to me that certain 49ers fans can be coerced by certain media members about this regal and like top-down position that we're giving Brock as if he's like Johnny Unitas. Like, oh my God, like I'm seeing tweets about it's official Brock Purdy Day for those who celebrate. Like, what? What are you talking about? Like, it's unbelievable. Like, and it's erring on the side of kind of becoming a little bit of a clown show, right? So it's like I like the fact that Brock was honest about that. This is again all on Kyle. This is all on Kyle. Like we talked about this before. What did we say? We're gonna go through training camp, and what are we gonna do? We're gonna dissect every throw. We're gonna dissect all the reps. We're gonna dissect exactly how this quarterback competition is going. But ultimately, this is Kyle passing the buck and building plausible deniability because he knows that he wants to have somebody that can run his scheme, not run his team, because he runs the team. So it's where we are, man. You know what I mean?
And again, people keep saying Kyle loves Brock. Kyle loves Brock. I don't think so. I think Kyle loves Sam. I think Kyle doesn't know who he loves. I think Kyle wakes up every morning and has a new crush, which is great, But I
think it's easy for Kyle to dote on Sam because if Sam makes it, Kyle will have so much room for error with Sam because that means that his starter's down already. It'll be bad luck, Kyle. Like, this guy just can't catch a break. Let's see what he can do with Sam, and then cue in Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. This guy's been seeing ghosts since New York. He's been coming in since USC. Let's see what Kyle Shanahan can do with him. This is the most quarterback-friendly offense in the league, and blah, 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 blah. You know how it's going to go.
Don't you think it's really interesting that Kyle Shanahan had no interest in Patrick Mahomes, but he's like the biggest fan in the world of Sam Darnold? Isn't that really interesting?
Yeah, it's quite interesting.
It's like quite interesting. It's like
quite interesting.
It's like quite interesting.
I mean,
that is the perfect word. Quite.
Yes.
Quite interesting.
Quite interesting.
I don't get it.
Can't even get a look.
Like, you didn't even go to Patrick Mahomes' workout. You're like, nah. But you've been pining over Sam Darnold since he was in high school. Explain that.
Let's add a little bit to the bombast. Wasn't there just an article with Kyle coming out in an interview saying that Steve Young had problems getting into the league and finding his footing, and nobody can really be Steve Young? And then he goes right behind, he goes, but why can't that be Sam Darnold? Why can't that be Sam?
Why would it be Trey or Brock? Why is Sam Darnold the one that you're talking about? It doesn't make any sense. I've seen him play a few times this offseason. Every single time he's looked exactly like Sam Darnold. I don't get it. They keep saying he's going to improve. It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't understand that, but because you got to believe him. That's number one. I don't care about understanding. I'll take him at his word. So if we're taking him at his word, then it's quite easy to see why Brandon Allen is getting funk, right? Because Brandon Allen, no number 4 quarterback on any professional team should be getting the same amount of reps as the 2 and the 3 guy. So really,
and we're gonna have a whole Brandon Allen talk. We need to talk at length about the Brandon Allen situation.